It's been an Omaha staple for decades, a mom and pop shop focused on helping customers light up their homes. Lindsay Thies is near 120th and I with their bittersweet story. Lindsay?
That's right, Jen, and unfortunately it is a little bittersweet. Schloeman's, which has been in business for nearly 70 years, is getting ready to kind of close its doors. But before we tell you about that, kind of a neat thing about this store, it started in the home of Mr. and Mrs. Schloeman, who have since passed away, but it has survived 4 location changes. It was on Dodge Street at one point, Leavenworth at another point, now it's out here at 120th and I. Very cool story with, unfortunately, a little bit of a bittersweet ending. Take a look. Inside Schloeman's shop.
We kind of feel like it's an art piece. You're gonna love it for a long time.
Generations have loved light.
My mother shopped at her first store with her on Dodge Street. I started on Leavenworth Street.
Oh, it's exactly what I wanted. I see people here that I've seen for 30 years.
For nearly 70 years, the mom and pop lamp shop has moved 4 times, changed ownership once. But the one thing that's been the same for the customers.
So then you see all of the lamp.
An electric woman in charge.
Kathy, number one, because she's a totally customer-oriented, person.
This is what she's done for 35 years, so her whole adult life has been this. That's pretty amazing.
She learned from the original Mrs. Schloeman and hangs her picture in the store.
We keep it over the sewing machine so we can pretend she's watching us.
Kathy Grip.
I was probably 25 when we bought it. And it's always the American dream to own your own business.
But that dream is ending.
Oh, very sad.
Kathy has woken up to a reality. At the end of the summer, Schloeman's will close its doors and go dark. Business isn't what it used to be. Big box stores and shopping online has made it difficult.
It's just hard to compete with them.
I'll find a place for it.
Now, among the sales, their loyal shoppers are snatching up what they can, holding on to happy memories.
I'm always very comfortable when I come in here. In fact, I'm going to just stay and visit.
While trying to figure out what they'll do when these doors will be closed for good.
I don't know where we're going to go.
And that's kind of where the store is at. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do. There have been a little bit of talks about maybe moving into a much, much smaller space, a couple of days a week. There's been talk of going online. It's still kind of up in the air at this point. But the thing that kind of remains the same is that this, lamp destination that a lot of people in Omaha have come to know and love is not going to be the same. So I'm here with Jane. Jane, you've been with Schloeman's for a couple of years. And what do you think, the community is going to kind of be missing out on now that you guys are closing?
Well, I think they're going to be lost because you can go to other stores and get shades, but nothing like the quality here or the size.
Well, and one of the things too that I really noticed from being in here today and from talking to the customers, you get some pretty interesting products, but it's a little bit more than that. When you go to the mom and pops, you get that down home kind of feel.
Yeah, you do, and that's one thing with the customers. It's a lot of fun with them to try on all the different shades, and it's going to be missed really bad.
Gotcha. Well, we're sorry to be reporting this, but you never know. I know when we were talking to Kathy, she said that her fingers are crossed, that she's hoping that someone might come by the store. So she's not saying, no until the very last day. So yes. Are you crossing your fingers too?
That'd be nice. It would be very nice if someone would come in and say, I'll buy it.
Gotcha.
That would be great.
Well, we're wishing you guys luck, and other than that, the store is open until the end of summer, so you still have some chances to come on by, and they've made us feel like we're at home today, so if nothing else, it'll be like coming by and stopping down and chatting with your Aunt Jane or your Aunt Kathy.
All right. Lindsay, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Jen.